Whoever you believe you are, there should be evidence and witnesses. Point blank, period. What's up, greatness? Welcome to Leveling Up Made Easy with me, your number one level up mindset coach, Realism Hargrave. And I am here to disrupt your regularly scheduled programming. Full disclaimer, you will be motivated, you will be inspired, but this is not simply motivation and inspiration. We are here for the transformation, okay? So let's get right to it. In today's video, we are discussing how to be unfuckwithable in 2023 and beyond. For you guys in the back, unfuckwithable means not to be able to be fucked with. Excuse me for my language, but point blank, period. To be unmoved, unbothered, and unshaken by the actions, the discriminations, and or betrayals of others. And today, I'm giving you 7 principles on how to do exactly that. So, principle number 1, you must have your own personal and professional standard. This is very important. A personal and professional standard is a code of ethics. It's a way that governs your behavior, your interactions, your work, your accountability. And you must set this standard for yourself. Most of us allow ourselves to be controlled by the environment. If we go in an environment and people are acting wild and stupid, whether we're wild and stupid or not, we start acting wild and stupid. Or if we're working and we're at a job and it's really serious, even if we're not serious, we find ourselves being serious. However, with a personal and professional standard, you decide your own code of ethics. Who are you? Now, I know I got my smarty pantses in the audience and they're like, well, you know what, Real? Maybe that sounds like just character. But it's not character if your character hasn't been developed based on your personal and professional standard. Most of our characters have been developed by other people, by society, and all of these other things. However, having a personal and a professional standard allows you to almost basically look at it like a brand. Like, you know how you go to McDonald's. Whether you go to McDonald's in New York, Times Square, or you go to McDonald's in Hong Kong, if they got McDonald's in Hong Kong. If they do, let me know. Let me know in the comments if they do. However, you go there and you want that Big Mac to taste like a Big Mac, okay? You're not looking for it to taste like anything different anywhere else. You needed that Mac sauce to taste like what it tastes like. So, having a personal and professional standard is very similar to that. Whoever you believe you are, there should be evidence and witnesses. Point blank, period. Principle number 2. Don't take anything personal, guys. Listen, people are moving around in the world based off of their own limitations of their own mind. We all live in our own world. So a lot of times someone can be rude to you, or you can feel a vibe where someone doesn't really like you or something. But don't take it personal, because it's not about you. The way people treat you is about them. It's more about them than it is you. But by not taking things personal, you don't get offended by people's behavior, at least innately. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get your default settings to turn on to these settings. So if someone's rude to me, for example, or whatever the case is, by this and not taking things personal, I'm able to say, okay, maybe this person's in a rush. Maybe something just happened. I don't know who they got off the phone with, but I'm able to have compassion and empathy and not immediately think that they just don't like me, or they're just out to get me, or they're out to do something to me. No, don't take things personal. You don't have offense. Remember, like I said a little bit earlier, the way people treat you is more about them and much, much, much less about you. Principle number 3, let things go easily. Let things go easily. And what that means is, yes, we have things, but stress is like the number one killer. Stress is the reason for so much disease. It's like the number one killer on the planet, even beyond humans killing each other. But the ability to let go easily allows you to remain unfuckwithable in 2023 and beyond, because of the simple fact that when things happen, you examine them, you feel the stress, you feel the pressure, you feel the frustration, the annoyance. Oh my God, my tire broke down. Oh my God, my relationship is whatever. But you accept it. That's how you let things go easily. You accept it as it is what it is, and it's a matter that has to be dealt with, but it's not one that I'm going to allow to control my entire day, my entire week, my entire month, my entire life for that matter. Let things go easily. Tip number 4 in how to be unfuckwittable in 2023 and beyond is don't react. Only respond. That means when things are happening around you, externally, to you, around you, take a minute and don't react. React means, say if you get slapped, the immediate reaction without even thinking is to defend yourself. Point blank, period. It's a reaction. It's like it's like it skips your brain and you just find yourself saying something or doing something that you might really be sad about later. So by taking a minute, taking a deep breath, did that just happen? Did this person just offend me? Did this just, did they just say that? Is they doing that? And assess the situation and then come up with a response for it. You understand that? Even in that scenario of getting slapped, right? If somebody slapped you, right, you might immediately just wilded out reactive and say you're at a bar or something and take a bar bottle and bash them up the head or whatever. Take a minute. Especially if no more hits are coming. Take a minute, and I'm giving you this physical example because it's funny, but of course, in a situation that's extreme, do what you feel like you need to do. But take a minute and maybe say, oh, I'm gonna get this dude an uppercut. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give him a jab. Boop, boop, boop. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. Don't just react, Take a minute and have a response. This will allow you to be able to assess things better and not regret them later, okay? Now, tip number 5 in how to be unfuckwittable in 2023 and beyond, everybody, and beyond. As I said before about letting things go, be able to walk away easily. What we're saying walk away, this could be a job. This could be a relationship. This could be a person. This could be a place. Be willing to walk away from anything the moment you're not feeling safe, the moment you're not being served, the moment that you realize this is not enough for you, you've outgrown it. Just be willing. Stop holding on to these ideas. I've been in this friendship for 20 years. However, for the past 10 or 15, I've been begging for this person to be the friend that I want them to be. Or I know I'm in this relationship that is not healthy for me. It's not healthy for the other person. But because we love each other, which we're going to talk about that. Because we love each other, we have to stay together. We're going to be toxic. We're going to do all of this horrible stuff to each other. No, be in a spirit of being willing to walk away. If you are willing to walk away, not only does it provide you leverage in your relationships, your business, your this, your that, or whatever, but it also gives you peace of mind because you start to see the signs and you realize it's time for me to go. I can't restrain. I can't keep being here. I can't keep doing this to myself. And when I'm telling you these tips, tricks, and secrets, some of them, they sound very easy, but sometimes they're not that simple. But when you put this stuff into progress and you put it into work, you'll realize and you'll see how easy it becomes because these are keys. You understand that to being unfuckwittable in 2023. Remember, and beyond. Remember, we're talking about being unbothered, unmoved, and unshaken by the actions, the discriminations, and the betrayals of others. You're still a human, you'll still feel, but you'll know how to manage those feelings and do them better, and you'll know what to do. Okay, so let's keep on moving. Principle number 6, don't compete, only create. That means don't go any places, to your job, all that, especially the brothers. All this competition is getting us nowhere because you think you're doing well because you may be doing better than the person next to you. But when you really get around the people and who you really want to be with or people with standards and morals and intellect and insight and wisdom, you realize you're not doing that well at all because you were so busy focusing on competing when you should have been busy focusing on creating. And what I mean by that is that when you come into a place or a space or whatever the case is, and you're like, oh, trying to size up, oh, who's the prettiest girl in the room? I'm prettier than her. Let me do this. Let me do what she's doing. Or let me try to get this guy. Or, hey, he's the biggest guy in the gym. I'm going to lift more to him. I'm going to bench. I'm going to whatever. Healthy competition is good, but shouldn't be the way that you're living your everyday, today life. These are the things that are getting in the way. These are the things that are stressing you out. And these are the things that are allowing other people to have power power over you. When we talk about being unfuckwittable in 2023 and beyond, we are talking about taking our power back and not allowing other people to control us. And competing is one of the biggest ways people can do that. Bar none, point blank. I'm going to end it right there. Tip number 7. Tip number 7, very important. 1 in 7 is the top. So if you can't do anything and you want to start somewhere, start with 1 in 7. 7 is show up with intention. Live with intention. Start being purposeful in your everyday to-day experiences, running arounds, doings, everything. Intentional. For those who may be confused, intentional is like when you go and you decide you're going to wear something. Like I decided I was going to wear this sequence outfit or whatever, this dress. I decided I was going to put this brooch on. I decided about these earrings. I decided how my hair was going to be, how my makeup was, what rings I was going to be wearing. I decided all of these. I thought about them ahead of time, and then I put it together and I made a conscious decision. And that's what intention is about. When you are living intentionally, that means you are being intentional about where you go, who you surround yourself with, what type of jobs you take, what type of mate you're going to have, what type of partner you're going to have. All of these types of things, you will see that you will start getting exactly what you truly want and desire in life. And combined, all of these principles combined, as I said, will allow you to be unfuckwittable in 2023 and beyond. But you have to understand, these are not just ideas to just like, oh yeah, that was good, that sounds great. No, you have to put these strategies. These are strategies, and they have to be practiced. They have to be put into practice. You can't pick up a wrinkled shirt, put it on your back, and think it's going to be ironed. It's not going to be ironed, even for us thickums, because I can get away with a lot doing that, but every now and then maybe the bottom of the skirt still shows that the wrinkles are there, or in the arms of the sleeve. So you have to put the iron to it. And that's the same way it is with here and leveling up just in generally. You got to do the work. And this is about doing the work. If you want to do the work, if you want to stay consistent with the work, if you want to be empowered for the work, put these 7 principles into practice. And before you know it, you will be unfuckwittable. The news won't fuck with you. The government can't fuck with you. Your neighbor can't fuck with you. Your mate can't fuck with you. Your coworker can't fuck with you. Your kids can't fuck with you. You will be unfuckwittable, unpenetratable. No one can, listen, I'm telling you, this is real stuff. I'm not gassing you. I'm not lying. This is not theory. This is how I govern my mouth. This is where I live. And not only that, the cherry on the top to all 7 principles about how to be unfuckwittable in 2023 and beyond is the cherry on the top is the level of respect. Respect. I'm going to slow it down on that one. Respect. The level of respect that you establish for yourself first and foremost, and then externally to others and the world around you, bar none. Bar none. People will look at you and know you unfuckwittable. They won't even try you. And then there are a few that will try you, and you just stay calm, cool, and collective. Like, I hope y'all writing it down. I hope you getting your notes. I hope you plan on watching this video again, because listen, these 7 principles will change your life. They will allow you to be unbothered, unmoved, and unshaken by the actions, betrayals, and point blank period, discriminations of others. So thank you so very much for tuning in to this episode of Leveling Up Made Easy with me, your #1 level up mindset coach, Realism Hargrave. If you've been moved, if you felt anything, if you've been inspired, please share this video. Give it a like if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you don't. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on those post notifications. I know I'm giving y'all all these orders. You're going to see it's going to be orders all the time coming. Leave a comment. Let me know. Are you living an unfuckwittable life? Do you know someone who is unfuckwittable? Tag them in it. Tell everybody, listen, this is 2023 and moving in beyond 2023. Just the way in which you live your life. This is a lifestyle. So as I said earlier, thank you. Share this video. And until the next one, you've just been reeled in. Peace and love, everybody.